Hey y'all, I am in the Chrome Music Lab. Well, actually, I'm in my music room, but I'm going to the Chrome Music Lab online and I'm clicking on the song maker. You probably don't even have to click on that from where you are. However, I want to show you a little bit about this, uh, how this works and how this operates, because some folks have been really, really creative with this, and others have had a hard time just figuring out what's going on here. So I'm going to actually see if I can move my picture. There we go. So what we have here is kind of almost like a graph or a grid, right? And what you might see is that there are blocks that I can click into, right? So if I just click randomly, is that creating music? Probably not. I might get lucky and be able to come up with something unique there, but chances are it's not going to sound very thoughtful. So, what I want to show you is how you can be thoughtful in creating your music. So, many of you guys have seen in my classroom, in Miss Holland's classroom, the hand signs and the posters that say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Well, these blocks correspond to that. So, in other words, if I come over here, the lowest block is going to be, that's right, do. And if I click on the next one, what do you think that'll be? You're right, it'll be re. So before I go too far, though, if we take a look, each portion here is divided into two parts. It almost looks like there's like a thick column that's divided in two. And that's because, if you remember from music class, most of you will remember ta-D is two sounds filling in one beat. If you don't remember that, we'll get to that. But if I want to do just, say, one note per beat, I'm going to put on the first part, the first half of that. There's do, there's re, there's mi, there's fa, and so, and la, and ti, and do. And if I play that, I hear my scale. Right? And it sounds like I'm keeping a steady beat, right? If I were to put two in per beat, it might sound like ta-D. Does it? I think so. So as you are going through here, maybe just trying to draw a picture. Maybe we do that in art class, but for this, I think we should try to create a melody. So let's think of a melody that moves downward. Okay, maybe we can do something like this. What would that sound like? If I would like that, I could repeat that over and over. I actually don't like that as much for what I'm doing here. I'm going to put one each beat instead of, two per beat. Slows it down a little bit. Kind of nice, right? If I want to change the sound, I can click here where it says marimba. I can change that to a piano. I can change it to string instruments. I can even change it to woodwinds and synthesizers. If I want to have my drums, I didn't tell you about that yet. Down here are drums. If you hadn't noticed, I can make them blocks, a drum kit, conga drums, or electronic ones. I know that there's a lot in here. I would love to see what you guys have got. If you want to share anything with us, you can always hit the save button over here and then copy your link, and that will allow you to put that link into our little file